Okay, so in this video tutorial, what we're going to do is once again build on what we did last week. But what you're going to do is first you're going to take the pictures that were there, and we're just going to do some real quick kind of adjustments to them. Nothing too fancy. Honestly, if you are a web design major, you're going to have to take digital imaging, and you should probably take other digital imagings, VCP 116, 117, digital imaging 1 and 2. You should take those because those will teach you how to use Photoshop, and you'll be able to make better edits and stuff. But for those of you that are in the computer science, or you're just taking this as like a enrichment course or something of that sense, I'm just going to real briefly kind of cover how to just do like real basic stuff. And we're going to use Photopea, which is a separate piece of software. It's a lot like Photoshop, but it's inside the web browser and it's free. That's why we're using that. But I highly suggest using Photoshop just because that is industry standard for raster image editing. So anyway, we're going to do that. And then when we're done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to take what we've made. We're going to remove all of the CSS that we wrote inline. Inline CSS means that it's written on each of the elements inside the opening tag of each line. We wrote CSS rules in there. We're going to take it out, and then what we're going to do is we are going to make divs and spans. And what those do is it allows us to group our elements into chunks, and as well as let us target specific elements. But we write all of the CSS in the head of the document and not in the body. That's a lot better because that way if you want to like change something, it's all up here. You don't have to go hunting through. You can just change it at the top, and then that will affect everything below it. Okay. And it's really good for organizational purposes and things like that. So that's what we're going to do this week. And you will continue to use divs for the rest of your life. Not really, because unless you keep doing web design, but if you do, you will be continually using them. So yeah, let's get to it. Click on the next button.